So you remember last month when Sony announced that they were going to be raising the prices of their consoles, and Phil Spencer from Xbox said that they don't plan on doing that.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, so that's changing now. So big news for Xbox yesterday as Phil Spencer announced that there might actually be a price increase in Xbox consoles, Game Pass, and even games. And oddly enough, this comes out about a month after Sony announced that they're raising the prices of their consoles. And Phil Spencer said that they had no intention of doing the same thing because in this economy, consumers can't really afford the price increase. And just February this year, Phil Spencer in an interview downplayed the claims that Xbox Game Pass is going to see a price hike itself due to the fact that Microsoft has been acquiring a bunch of studios, to include the big one with Activision. And let's take a look at that, shall we? As reported by Comic Book, they state that Xbox boss Phil Spencer seems to downplay concerns that Microsoft is waiting to get more people through the front door and hooked before jacking the price. And that if you're an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, it sounds like you don't need to worry about a price increase anytime soon. And in an interview, Phil Spencer said, "I feel like I can't prove this negative. People ask when the Game Pass price is going to go up. They're buying all these studios. You know, it's inevitable. Even though it's been, what, now 4 years and we haven't raised it? But it's like, you know it's coming. When they are number one, they're going to start doing all these exclusive deals that, like, you know, Xbox has history. And all I can do is make decisions that are in front of us and try to be explicit about what our goals are." And Spencer went in that interview talking about how his strategy's already been paying off with titles like Forza 5 and Halo Infinite, pretty much saying that they don't really need to increase the price of the Game Pass because there just doesn't seem to be a reason for it, and that what they're doing right now is pretty profitable. And the reason why the strategy is working is because of Game Pass. Now, there's no denying that the Xbox Game Pass is probably one of the best game subscriptions out there. And Sony's been struggling to keep up with that with their PlayStation Plus subscription. And one of the biggest advantages that the Xbox Game Pass has over PlayStation Plus is the variety of the games that it has, both old and new. So that was back in February when the claims were out that Xbox is going to raise the Game Pass price, and Phil Spencer essentially was trying to say, no, we have no plans of doing that. But let's talk about what just happened a month ago with Sony. Sony announced last month that they're going to be raising the prices of their consoles outside of the US, which would actually make this the first time that a game console would raise its price 2 years after its launch. And it had a lot of people scratching their head on why would they even need to do this, and Sony blamed supply chain issues. And even Sony's claim of not being able to meet the demand with their supply, people still are having a hard time getting their hands on a PS5. Thank you, scalpers. And there's no doubt that you can get your hands on an Xbox easier than you can get your hands on a PlayStation 5. Though it is hard, depending on, you know, where you get it from, you could still get it easier than a PS5. Now, after Sony announced that they're going to be raising the prices of their consoles, Phil Spencer made a response to this.
We saw Sony upping the prices of their consoles just recently. Is Microsoft categorically able to say that you won't be raising prices on your Series S or X?
And we're always evaluating our business going forward. So I don't think we can ever say on anything that we'll never do something. And I can definitely say we have no plans today to raise price of our consoles. We think in a time when our customers are more economically challenged and uncertain than ever, we don't think it's the right move for us at this point to be raising price on our console.
So Phil Spencer said that in a time when our customers are more economically challenged than ever, we don't think it's the right move for us. In an interview, Phil Spencer said, "We think in a time where our customers are more economically challenged and uncertain than ever, we don't think it's the right move for us to, at this point, by raising the prices on our console." But he didn't exactly rule it out when he said, "We're always evaluating our business going forward, so I don't think we can ever say on anything that we will never do something." And even despite that, it was pretty clear that Phil Spencer had no intentions of raising the prices of the consoles. And that was until yesterday, just around a month after he said this, that he announced that a price hike actually might be coming. In an article by The Gamer, Phil Spencer says, "I do think at some point we'll have to raise the prices on certain things, but going into this holiday, we thought it was important to maintain the prices. We've held price on our console, we've held price on games and our subscription. I don't think we'll be able to do that forever. I do think at some point we'll have to raise some prices on certain things." So though he never really did say that it would never happen, he really did make everybody feel confident that it wouldn't happen anytime soon. But it's actually going to be happening a lot sooner than people think. It's looking like it's going to be happening around early 2023. And as everybody was speculating, this was inevitable. Like, these prices were going to have to go up. And it sucks because not everybody can afford consoles, especially with the way the economy is, and the fact that there's supply chain issues with even just the PS5. the Xbox was the easier platform to get, plus their Game Pass was the best subscription. It's really unfortunate to see that the price is going up on all this, but as it was stated before, it really is inevitable to happen.
I am inevitable.
And a potential price increase does suck because of the fact that still next-gen consoles are really hard to get. And video game prices are seeing an increase from what they used to be at $60 to $70. And to compound the fact that the availability is so low, them raising the prices on consoles, especially this late in launch, is going to make scalpers even more predatory with their pricing. But that is completely my opinion on that and my speculation of what would happen. And if the price does increase, it remains to be seen at just how much the prices will increase for consoles and even the Game Pass. So I'll be really interested to see when and how much in the future this plans to go up. But these are just my thoughts on it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it in the comments section. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you want more gaming news, and to please check out our podcast. It's on Spotify, and I do post it here on YouTube. I've noticed that more than half of you guys aren't subscribed to me, so I'd love to have you guys subscribe to me and hang out. I will be streaming on this channel soon, and I'd love to hang out with you guys during my streams. But with that, I'm Brock with the Blacklisted Gaming Podcast. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you on the next one.
Is everybody happy? Cried the sergeant.